everyone, Tawana Michelle here. Welcome to my channel and welcome back if you have been here before. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and do that and hit the notification bell, guys, so you can get notified when I put out another video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about how I know that you're not ready to let go of the narcissist. And you may be thinking, I am ready to let go of the narcissist. I'm ready to move on with my life. I am ready to heal. I am ready to rid myself of this person. And you may really believe that, but there may be things that are keeping you stuck. So I'm going to share with you some of the reasons you are stuck and why you may not have completely chosen to let go of the narcissist. In order to really move on, guys, you have to make a conscious decision. There might be 90% of you, 90% of yourself that is thinking, this person has hurt me. I don't want to be with them. I want to get rid of them. I want to let them go. I don't want to think about them. But there might be that 10% that is unsure, and you may not have a conscious awareness of that. So in order to really let go, you have to be 100% ready. You can't be mostly ready to let go. You got to be 100% ready. So I'm going to tell you how I know that you have not chosen to let go of the narcissist 100%. Number one, you're still fixated on them. You're obsessed with them. You obsess about them. You're constantly thinking about them. You're even stalking their social media accounts. You want to know what they're doing. You want to know who they're with. You're flooding your mind with thoughts and images of the narcissist. If you are doing that, you haven't really chosen to let them go. We're going to talk about why in a little bit, because, I know you might be thinking, well, it's not easy to do. I know it's not easy to do. It's been a journey for me. But I'll tell you, when things changed for me was when I became aware that I had not 100% chosen to let it go. And then I was able to do something about it. So that's the thing. You can't be checking this person's Instagram, Facebook, whatever else y'all use, and expecting that you're going to be able to move on from it. You can't be constantly wondering what they're doing and who they're with. Because if you've chosen to let them go, you don't care about that. It doesn't matter to you. If it matters to you, then you might still be holding on, okay? Number two, how I know you haven't chosen to let go of the narcissist. You have not gone no contact, or you're breaking your no contact. Maybe you make excuses as to why you need to have communication with this person. Maybe you're not having direct communication with this person, but you haven't blocked them. They're able to send you text messages. They're able to call you. You're able to see that they're calling and they're texting you. Or you decide that, well, I can still, talk to this person because it doesn't bother me. I'm strong enough. I don't want to have anything to do with them, but I pick up the phone when he calls, or I text him back when he texts because he has no control over me anymore. Well, if you are still maintaining contact with the narcissist in any way, other than being in a situation where you can't go no contact, like if you share kids together, that type of thing, then you haven't completely chosen to let him go or her go. The third sign that you have not chosen to let the narcissist go is that you are still thinking about the what ifs. What if things had been different? What if he changes? What if I'm wrong about him being a narcissist? What if he really could have fulfilled all the promises he made to me? What if things had been different and we had gone on and lived a good life together? You start to think about the possibilities still. If you're thinking, what if, and you're thinking, well, maybe and possibly, you have not completely chosen to let go of the narcissist. And the fourth sign that you have not truly chosen to let go of the narcissist is that you have not accepted who they really are. And that goes along with the third sign in regards to the what ifs and the possibilities. You're still uncertain that that dark side of the narcissist, who they've shown you, is who they really are. So you struggle with that, which is understandable because the narcissist is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And you don't want to accept that the abusive dark side of him is who he really is. So if you are still holding on to ambivalence about who this person is after they have shown you countless times, that's a sign that you're not ready to let go of the narcissist. Okay, so let's switch to why you may not be ready to let go, how holding on to this person, this relationship, the feelings, the experience serves you. When we don't let go of something, it's because it benefits us in some way. And you may be wondering, how can I benefit from abuse? How can I benefit from holding on to someone who caused me so much pain? Well, there are ways you might be benefiting. Now, if you have found yourself in a relationship with a narcissist to begin with, you likely have come from an environment, a family of origin, where there was a lot of drama, there was a lot of chaos, it was very dysfunctional. And so the narcissist feeds that part of you, okay? You may even be addicted to that. You are bonded to the narcissist through trauma, and you kind of get your fix, so to speak, by the chaos that the narcissist provides to your life. So it can be hard to let that go when that's what you're used to and that's so familiar to you. It can be hard to let that go when that keeps you feeling tied to your core self. That feels like home to you. You are drawn to things that resemble your family of origin. You unconsciously recreate those relationships. And so it serves you in that way. Another way not letting go of the narcissist may be serving you is that it validates your experience. It makes it real. The narcissist has invalidated you, have denied and minimized what they've done to you. They have changed the narrative. They have made themselves appear to be the victim. So by holding on to your truth about what happened, you feel validated. You feel empowered. But holding on to the experience, not being willing to let it go, is actually doing the opposite of empowering you. It's actually taking your power away and giving it back to the narcissist. You really have nothing to prove to the narcissist. You know what happened. Your experience is real, regardless of whether or not you're holding on to it or whether or not you're letting it go. But to hold on to it feels like it gives it truth. But it's true regardless. You don't need to be validated externally. You don't need to be reassured that this really did happen. You know the truth. Another way it may be serving you to not let go of the narcissist completely is that you're able to avoid doing the grief work. You may feel that you're not ready to grieve. Grieving is hard work. Even when you're letting go of someone who was hurtful to you, abusive to you, a very unhealthy relationship, there's still grief involved. Grief is painful, y'all. Grief is very painful. So it's like if I'm holding on to this person, I don't really have to grieve because there's not a complete loss yet. Not grieving is only delaying your healing. At some point, well, I was about to say at some point you have to kind of decide to let it go to be able to move on and get better. But do you? I mean, some people choose to heal and some people don't. Some people carry around. And this is why, we have folks who carry around resentment and anger and hurt and pain because they haven't chosen to let it go. Now, I'm not saying once I decide I'm going to let it go, then everything's miraculously better. No, it's a process. It takes work. But what I'm saying is that's the first step. You have to want it. You have to want it 100%. And until you do, nothing's going to change. And another way that not letting go of the narcissist may be serving you is that you may be kind of using that experience as a defining moment for your life. If you feel that your life has no meaning and no purpose, you don't feel worthy as an individual, well, being a victim kind of gives you a purpose in a sense. Because instead of feeling like my life is meaningless, now I'm a victim of abuse, and that kind of defines who I am, and I can shape my life around that. That makes sense to me. All of this does. But again, that keeps you stuck. And you don't have to allow your trauma, your abuse to define who you are and to define your life. It's easy. It's familiar. It's scary to let that go and create a new world for yourself, a new identity, because basically that's what you're doing. You're letting go of your old self, the part of you that felt victimized, and you're creating a new, whole, healed, empowered self. It takes hard work. It's not easy to do. But I can't do that until I let go of this experience, until I let go of this narcissist. The last thing I'm going to give you is the narcissist is serving you by keeping you from doing the healing work. Kind of similar to what I said about the grief. It's hard work. So if I can just focus on the narcissist and I can just focus on being the victim, and I can just, be totally obsessed with everything that happened and not have to do any grief work, then I don't have to look inward. I don't have to look at how I got to this position to begin with. I don't have to look at my core wounds and do the difficult work involved with that. It becomes a distraction. I can just focus on the other person and being the victim. So like I said, y'all, that all makes sense to me, to not be ready to let it go and to feel that holding on to it is serving you in some way. But the reason I want to put this out there is that many do not have the conscious awareness of that. A lot of this is going on in the unconscious, and we can't change it if it's not brought to the surface. So you might want to be asking yourselves, Am I doing things that are keeping me from completely letting go of the narcissist? And is it serving me in some way? And if so, you've already taken the first step in increasing your awareness and beginning the journey of letting go and getting better. Okay. So that's all I have for y'all today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and share it with anyone who you think may benefit from it. Also, leave some comments down below. I'm sure there are a lot of thoughts and feelings that may have come up from some of the things that I said. Go ahead and leave the comment, ask the question, give me any ideas about other topics that you guys may have. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.